Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm continuing my playthrough of Skies Above Britain. We're up to patrol number 3. I've already got the board reset, all of the inbound vector markers placed out. Got all of our fighters back in their place on the squadron display. Still need to assign fighters, pilots, I mean. So let's see, for fatigued pilots, we have Allen and Bailey, who are both in the hospital. Dean, Ellsworth, not Fulbrook, blah, 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 Jap. Should be all these first ones, I think, up to Rathbone. Ox Spring and Rathbone, yeah, are the last two. So these guys are all fatigued, so we don't want to send them out this week if we don't have to. Or on this patrol, I should say. So let's see, we should be able to fill in the missing spots with these. So we'll put, who's that? Northcott, Miller, and Childers there in red section. We'll put Fulbrook, White, and Irwin in green section, and we'll put Kershaw there in flying blue 3. All right, so let's get those marked down as flying this patrol. So we got Childers, not Dean, not Ellsworth, Fulbrook, yes. Grigsby's still out there, right? Yep. Basically, I think everyone that's not fatigued are in the hospital, right? Hooley, yes. Irwin. It's actually Irwin's first patrol. Not Jap. Kershaw out for his first patrol as well. Lloyd's still in the hospital. Miller's back out for his second patrol. Northcott, his first patrol. Ox Spring's sitting back. Phelps is on his second patrol. Rathbone's sitting out. Timmons, yes. Second patrol for him. Same for Upchurch and White. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's our pilots that are assigned to this patrol. All right, let's go ahead and I guess maybe I should have done this first. Roll for our random event. Again, we're up here for chapter 1. And we got number 3, or a 3, which is night duty. So let's see what that is. Night duty. One of your pilots is called up for a night patrol. Oh, we had this before, didn't we? Yeah, that's right. I went on it the first time. Credit that pilot for flying one patrol and check for landing. And if he returns and is assigned to this upcoming patrol, he is automatically exhausted. So I guess it's okay to send one of our fatigued pilots on this. Doesn't look like it'll have any effect on it. So yeah, we'll just send Rathbone on this one. So I'll credit him with a 3rd patrol. But then we got to roll and see if he is lost forever, because he couldn't find his way back. Nope. If we had rolled a 1, then what does it say exactly? If you roll a 1, fog shrouds the aerodrome and he fails to return and is not seen again. Alright, so took care of that. We don't have any replacements coming in, which I think we would have done that at the end of the last patrol. So now we can roll to see if any of these guys make it out of the hospital. So we'll try Lloyd again, and just so you can see what we're trying to get. Okay, he got a 6, so he's still in the hospital. Bailey, 7, still in the hospital. And Alan, still in the hospital. All right, could start putting a crimp on our being able to fly a complete squadron without having anyone fatigued. Okay, what's next? Let's set up the situation. I did get these printed off on cardstock, so we can just refer to this now as like a player aid without having to look back in the book. So we need to see where our squadron formation marker is going to start. Let's hope it's not deep again. 10 is going to be in the coast, which means we have to spend 3 fuel right off the bat. So we're right here, but at least we were out there if we get some early raid results, which more than likely we will. This first chapter is kind of the way they load these up with 2 here and 4 here. It's pretty tough to get past the coast without them dropping their bombs. Alright, then we need to roll for our visibility. So again, we'll do red die for visibility, blue die for sun location. We got a 2 and a 2. So 2 is going to be clear sun, and 2 is going to be in the nose. So clear with sun, and the sun is at the nose high position. All right, with that, I believe we are ready to start. With the raid vector sequence reveal. New trade and then flak 2. So we haven't had that new trade result yet, so let's look that up. I don't think we have. All right, new trade. Let's get this back here. The effect of this marker depends on where the raid marker is. Raid is not yet in play, which is the case. If the raid marker is not yet on the raid track, treat this as a raid result instead. So we just place the raid marker on the track, and if the visibility is clear, which it is, we roll to place the escort station markers. So raid marker goes onto the track, and we roll roll for escorts. Open for a 12. 6, not so great. We're going to have both 109s, neither heavy, but in the ahead and high positions, which is not great. Ahead and high. All right. Yeah, that high position really makes it difficult to successfully intercept the bombers. All right, then we have a Raid 2 result, or a Flak 2 result. We're familiar with that one, so we'll go ahead and do that. We have a fuselage with a 10 catastrophic result. And an engine. So someone's going to drop out of the formation right off the bat. That will help. If it's a Stuka, it'll actually destroy it. But unfortunately, we won't get credit for it if it is. All right, then that gives us a tally-ho opportunity, which we will take advantage of to go to high altitude. And that costs us a fuel. Oh, by the way, while I'm thinking about it, I did go back and reread the weave optional rule. And I think we'll go ahead and consider it as being active. I'm not going to use it, though, I don't think, until I have a veteran pilot. So it's probably going to be closer toward the end of Chapter 1. It can only be used in Chapter 1. But you don't really get that big of an advantage with it unless you have a veteran pilot in the section that you assign to weave. So I'm not going to use it until we get either Lloyd back out of the hospital or another veteran pilot. Okay, that will, and I did spend the fuel for that, right? Oh, we forgot to spend our 3 fuel. Wait a minute, why are we here? So we should have spent 3 fuel. I think I only spent 1. Maybe that was the problem. For starting in the coast zone. And then now we spend another fuel for tally-ho. All right, that is that one resolved. We then go to the actually, I guess we're still in the reveal step. We have to reveal that whole stack, so never mind. So we got one more marker to reveal here. Hopefully it's not a raid result. Okay, good. It's a straggler. We're going to ignore them. I'm going to focus on this raid. All right, so now we go to the fuel step of the raid vector sequence. And then so we spend another fuel. And then we can do contact. And I'm going to say yes to that so that we can catch them before they drop their bombs. And so we need to roll on the contact table. We are in the same zone. So we're hoping to get this, and we get a +1 because we're high. Hoping to get this 10 or more result because then we can choose to start in the sun. So yeah, let's see what we get. Excellent. Comes 13. Now, what it doesn't make clear here, which it's a little more clear on the chart in the rule book, is that if you choose this option, you still have to spend the fuel, because this is like basically a continuation of this. So if you choose to adjust, you can go flank lower, nose high, or if you're high, you can start in any position in the sun instead. So we will do that. So we'll spend a fuel. And start nose high. This is turning out very similar to the way Patrol 1 started. I will remember to spend a fuel to re-roll on the bomber interception this time if I fail on the first attempt, which was a tragic mistake in the first patrol. All right, so we've made contact. Now we, since the visibility is clear, it's not clouds. Clouds would be the only exception to this. We now roll to see what we're dealing with and what formation they are in. So 11 is going to be Heinkel's, and a 2 will be this top formation, so just 5 tiles in that flying V formation. Okay, so I'll get those set up and be right back. All right, so here's our bomber formation. I'm a little disappointed we didn't have 7 tiles, so we could potentially score a couple more points from isolating the tiles, but that's what we got. All right, so that's going to end the raid vector sequence and take us to the interception sequence. So we need to give some orders. And I'm thinking we might, again, try to intercept the escort in the high station, because that's going to give us a much better chance of intercepting the bombers. I mean, it's really not that, I guess we're coming in nose high this time, so really not that bad. Actually, the ahead station is the one we want to deal with more now, since we're coming in from the nose, which makes sense. So we need a 10 or higher. Yeah, I think just to be a little bit on the safe side, because even rolling 2 dice, as we saw last time, or in first patrol, I guess, you can miss that. We would be able to do a re-roll, but still, I think if we can suppress them at least, or hopefully reduce them, then it'll give us a better opportunity. So we're going to assign red section for that duty. It will also be, so we'll split them off. They're also high. And we're going to give them an escort order. Oops. And we'll give the rest of the formation a bomber's order. Oh, and I guess since the bombers are out, we can go ahead and apply this flak as well. So let's take care of that. So our usual, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be on this tile, and 4 will be that first one there. It'll be for the fuselage 10, which was the first one we pulled. See if that's catastrophic. It is not, which is good. And then for the next one, 10 is going to be this guy, and 11 will be this one. And then he gets that engine damage, which actually drops him out. So that one will be fallen. Let's find our Heinkel's. Yeah, that's these. So we'll just just lay him over here. All right. That will take us to the intercept step or phase. Escort step. We're going to send these guys after them. So we need to go to our escort intercept charts. And one thing that is a little disappointing to me is on each of these they have you may apply fuel to reroll and then the out of the sun bonus. And then they explain over here the out of the sun bonus and the extra fuel thing. On the interception ones, they don't have that noted on each chart, so I think it's easy to forget that you can do that on this side too. They do have it listed over here, but it would have been nice if they'd have been consistent there and also indicated it on each of the charts. But anyway, we're coming out of nose high. We're going after the ahead station, and they are 109s. So a 6 or more is what we're looking for to get RAF advantage. We can spend a fuel to re-roll this, but we don't need to. So they will come off the interception map and become lost contact. And then we will go ahead and fight that over here. Just trying to make sure my tripod legs aren't going to knock anything over. So we get an RAF advantage card. And it is, we are tailing a swarm of 109s. They are not 110s, so we don't have the option to attack head on. We could just let them go, but I think let's go ahead and try to take one out, because that will be our 4th fighter or escort kill, which will give us another victory point. Plus it'll give us a +1 on our suppression check. So we're going to go, we need the head-on tailing card. And tailing, we are a section, and they are 109, so we're up here. So we do, someone goes low ammo and someone gets a kill, but then they're reinforced with head-on rota. But that won't get resolved until the next cycle, because we do head-on, then tailed, then tailing. So we're actually down here for this time through the cycle. So we won't have to worry about them immediately. All right. So let's see who goes low ammo. It is red 3. And then let's see who got the kill. Also red 3. So let's credit, that's Northcott on his first patrol. Gets an escort kill. It's going to give us our 4th escort kill total, so that'll be worth a victory point. Realized I wrote chapter 2 patrol 2 in the log instead of chapter 1 patrol 2. All right, good deal. That will reduce them down to just 3. But then we got that reinforcement of a head-on. All right. then we go to the hit check. There are none. So we return to the top of the dogfight cycle. And now we have to resolve a head-on. So it's section 109's the marker vanishes. We have to do a collision check. And then somebody's going to go low ammo. So this is for the collision check. Safe, and then low ammo will be red 3 again. So they are out. All right, and then we don't get any more pluses for killing additional fighters. So I think we'll just let these guys go. Have these guys save their ammo in case they can catch back up. Or maybe we leave them lost contact and they try to go after a straggler or something. If they aren't able to catch up. All right. So that ends the dogfight cycle. So we go resume our intercept or our escort step of the interception phase. So now we roll on the escort suppression table. We got 109 lights. We sent 2 to 3 fighters after them, so we need a 9 or higher to reduce them, a 6 or higher to suppress them. We get a +1 because a German fighter was destroyed. Looking for at least a 5, hopefully an 8. 12. Ooh, boom. So that ahead station is gone. Very nice. All right. That'll take us to the bombers step of the intercept phase. So let's see if the rest of the squadron manages to intercept the bombers. We're coming in from nose high. We've got escorts in the high station. And we're out of the sun, so again, we can either roll 2 dice and add them together, or we can roll a single die, but then ignore all hits in the first round. I think we're going to roll 2 dice to be on the safe side. We could very easily not get a 6 or higher, even with 2 rolls. If they were in the trailing position, or maybe even low, or if there were no escorts, I would probably consider it, but no, let's not tempt fate here. So we're going to need a 6 or higher, sum of 2 dice, and if we don't get it the first time, we can spend a fuel. We don't have to spend a fuel for the interception attempt because we are coming in nose high, so that's good. We didn't have to for the interception escort either, or interception. Escort interception is what I was trying to say. There we go, 11, we got them. So we successfully intercept the bomber formation. So this comes off, and our 3 sections that aren't lost contact, that didn't go after the escorts, can come onto the bomber formation map. We're coming in from the nose, and since we're nose high, there's no first round penalty. That's only for nose low. All right, so let's see. And let me just make sure there isn't anything else we are supposed to do. Nope, success. You go to round 1 of the bomber cycle. So for our approach, we want to concentrate on these 2 tiles because once we isolate them, all 5 are isolated. So we'll definitely come after this one that's damaged. Probably with those, we'll just send the whole section after them. We'll do the same thing over here with yellow section after that one. And then I think maybe we'll go here. Why don't we do it this way since that already has a marker on it? We'll do it like that. Looks good, I think. And then second round, we'll see what we have as far as damaged lone bombers and probably try to concentrate on killing as many of those as we can. All right, we need our medium bomber deck. Get that shuffled up. I just realized, I think I forgot when I attacked or did the interception of the fighter or the escort. We were in the sun, so we were supposed to roll 2 dice and add them together, but we didn't end up needing to. I don't think there's an alternate option for that, like there is with the bomber interception. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, it's just that you get 2 dice, so apologies there. I should have rolled both dice and added them. All right, we got the bomber deck shuffled up. Let's just give it a cut real quick, and then let's get started. I don't think it really matters which one we start with. So we'll start over here with yellow leader. We're going against a supported keta from the nose, 5. We definitely have more than 5. And then a damage and a collision check. So let's do the collision check first. No, not even close. This will separate like that. And that is 2 isolated ketas. Ketan, I should say, I think is the correct plural for that. And then we get a damage. Get those over here closer to me. It's a wing with catastrophic on 11. Let's see if you can roll another 12. Nope. All right, so that's yellow leader done. Yellow 3 is now on an isolated tile from the nose. Green pilot takes a hit. Nope, our only green pilot is in the hospital. He goes low ammo, but he does manage to drop it out of formation with the distress result. We need a lone bomber here. fallen marker. All right, these two are now engaged with that. Well, he's done. Just move him off over here. Just slide that back out of the way there. And then we have yellow 2, now on a lone bomber from the nose, damage and low ammo. Fuselage. Okay. Let's do blue 2. Isolated Keta, damage and distress on a 3, which will happen. I like to see those damage results with no low ammo and no return fire. Got a fuselage with a 12. Let's see if he explodes. Yes, nice. So that is destroyed. Credits the pilot of blue 2, which is Grigsby with a bomber kill. That's his, that's his 3rd bomber kill. He's on fire. We got 1 bomber kill overall for the patrol. So we got 3 victory points so far. That's actually going to isolate this one then too, so we'll get another lone bomber tile out here for that. Blue 3 will still have to draw a card. It'll be on the same row as the previous fighter, so it'll still be on the isolated Keta row. Nose. So that doesn't matter, but then he does take return fire. And it's a hit, which is a fuselage 6. Okay. No, they're not engaged with that tile. Now let's go up to green leader. So supported Ketan, nose, green pilot takes a hit. There's no green pilot. He goes low ammo. And let's see if we have enough to disrupt. I don't think we do. I think we're 1 short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 2 short. All right. Then green 2. Here and here. I think we'll get it now. Green pilot takes a hit. Again, nobody. A damage. I think that will be 7. Just enough. Unless this knocks him out of formation. Nope, just a regular wing hit. So we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 markers now on this contiguous set of tiles. So they become isolated. And that's 3 more isolated Ketan. We got the maximum of 5 victory points from Keta isolated. All right, that was this guy, so he's done. And then green 3. Now on an isolated tile, drops out of formation with 4. Yes, it will. Another damage and a return fire. Let's get the damage. Fuselage. And return fire. Is a hit, which is engine 6. And then that bomber becomes fallen. Put that up there. Just reposition these guys up on his tail. All right. That just leaves blue leader. Isolated tile, nose, damage, return fire, and drops on 3, which it will. It'll be 1, 2, and then the damage marker is the 3rd. So let's put his damage on. It's a fuselage. And then both of those become isolated bombers. And you had to take return fire, right? Yeah. Lost contact. We'll just set him over there and throw a lost contact marker on him. Okay, that is it for the burst step. Everyone disengages. Let's get all this back in the camera shot here. All right, so we've got 2 hit checks, both of them 6. Blue 3 with a fuselage 6. No. Off to the fate box. That was here's our K guy again. Kershaw. Yeah, Kershaw. To the fuselage fate box. And green 3 with an engine 6. That one's trivial. All right. Now we go to we come back to here. No one was given a cruise order, so we're down into the entropy phase now. So we go right back into the bomber formation. All right. We are going to attack from the flank. No one had their tail guns, or tail gunner shot up, so let's just kind of move these back over here. We're just going to isolate or concentrate on these lone bombers, I think. Let's get everybody down here. This one just needs one more engine hit to go down. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We definitely want someone on this one, at least one. Let's do a couple here. I want to go after this guy with the engine damage because he might go down with just one more hit. And then I think we send a backup there in case we don't get a second engine hit. And then that leaves this guy to either back him up or back them up. Go here. I want to make sure we get this one with 3 damage down, or as sure as we can. Nothing's sure in this game. All right. So let's start here. Lone bomber, starboard port. There's the 4th damage we needed, but he takes return fire. So that is Yellow 2, piloted by Timmons with a bomber kill. That's his 3rd bomber kill too. Wow. Second one of the patrol. Then he takes return fire. Low ammo, so he's out. We still have to draw a card for Yellow 3. Be Lone Bomber on starboard, and he goes low ammo. Alrighty, let's do this one next. So green leader. Guns are jammed and a collision check. Yuck. No collision. And green 2. Did I forget to return fire on somebody? I think I did, didn't I? Yes, the guy that had to make a collision. Oh no, that's right. I did it. It was just a low ammo result. Never mind. And he did not have a return fire. Oh wait, was that this one? Oh yeah, we still got to do a collision check. Or did I just do that? Getting confused now. Let me double check that. Okay, after official review, the ruling on the field stands. I did do the collision check for that. He rolled a 5. So we're good. Green 2. Jammed guns again. All right, let's see if we can get this one down. Green 3. Green pilot takes a hit. No damage and low ammo. Come on, engine or cockpit. Ooh, cockpit, yes. Nice. And that was green 3, which is Fullbrook. So Fullbrook gets a bomber kill. That's our 3rd of the patrol. I'll have to draw cards for these two. So blue 2 goes low ammo. And yellow leader also goes low ammo. All right. Well, like they say, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Just confirming we have 3 bomber kills now, right? Yeah, because we started with 5 Ketan. We've still got, these would form a 3rd, so we've basically destroyed 1 Ketan worth. So 3 bomber kills plus 5 isolated Ketan. Not bad for a day's work. No damage or hit checks this time. We all disengage. And that will put us back into the entropy phase. And now we see if there is an escort reaction. We still have those bombers in the high station. I have a feeling quite a few of the reaction cards involve the high station. No ambush, so that's good. No clouds, so we don't do that. We do have 1 from the high station. So we will see who they go after. They would prioritize anyone with a delay marker, but there isn't anyone. I'm pretty sure it has to be someone in the bomber formation. I'll confirm that. Yeah, because you don't draw these if no one's in the bomber formation. So yeah, this goes after someone in the bomber formation. So I'll have to choose who that's going to be. Let's just line everybody up here. What do we got? 7. So 1 through 7. We'll re-roll anything else. 10. 1. So it's going to be Mr. Jammed Guns, green 2. Luftwaffe advantage card. He's being tailed by a Rota. It's not heavy escort, so that's all. He's still got full ammo, so I think I'd like to try to avoid him going lost contact. So we're going to have him evade. And we are we should have chose that. Oh well. So we take a hit. We'll choose this one because that will reduce them, and then our auto reduce from evading makes them go away. We do get a hit. Hopefully it'll end up being trivial. It's an engine 9. Oh. Yes, trivial. Nice. Okay. That's it for escort reaction. Now we go to chase. So we have some options here. We can try to get red section back onto the interception map, and we can try to get blue leader back into the bomber formation. So let's do blue leader first. So here's our chase table. Visibility is clear, escort is light. So we're gonna need a 6 or higher, but they have to roll 2 dice and take the lower because they're a lone fighter. Got 11 and 10, so yes, they succeed. They are back in the bomber formation. All right, then we're going to do the same for red section. They only have to roll 1 die. And 6 or higher. If it's a 1, 2, or 3, then they get intercepted by escorts. And it's a 4, so they don't make it, but they also don't get jumped. So they will remain lost contact. Next is patrol complete. No. So we go to the fuel step. Everyone spends a fuel. Escort recovery. No, none are suppressed. Escort exit. There is no escort exit number. Whoops. For this position. Not till they make the turn. Wow, these got wackadoodled. Okay. Then nothing for channel patrol. And reform. We could have the section that is still lost contact. I think we could have them RTB at this point if we wanted to. Let me just take a look here. No, actually all that this step allows is if you're on the interception map, you can have 2 sections in the same position and altitude combined into a flight, or lost contact RAF fighters may join their section if it too is lost contact, or you can form an ad hoc. So nothing to do there. So we go to the raid vector step, which means this is going to move, and we reveal these 4. So there's our second raid marker result. So the bombs are dropped. All of these go away. And this moves on to the turn space. And then we roll to see where the sun shifts. I think that's this chart down here. Oops, there we go. If already there, raid marker to the turn space and move the sun marker. Yep, so we're in the nose currently. So if it's even, it goes to port. If it's odd, it goes to starboard. It is even, so port. Back to regular zoom there. So sun is over on the port side now. And that concludes the raid vector step. So we swirl again. No one on the interception map, so we skip orders and intercepts. We go straight to entropy. Back into the bomber formation. Let's see if we can finish some more of these off. All of our guys that are low ammo, or no ammo, sorry, which is just these two, are going to RTB. And let's get these out of here. Everyone else is going to try to take down a couple more bombers, I think. So we need at least, we got some jammed guys too, so we're going to want to send some backup here. So if we split the jammed, then ideally, boy, I want to try to go this one. Neither of them have engine damage, so I think we go even. Yeah. Basically, this one with 2 damage will have a backup, so hopefully we can at least get him down, and then if we're lucky, we can get this one down. All right. All right, so green 2 with jammed guns. Lone bomber from starboard or port. Damage and low ammo. Let's see if his guns jam up or not. Even, it gets through. Odd, it does not. It does go through. Another fuselage damage, and he has low ammo. Guns are still jammed. Then blue leader. There it is. Dorsal gunner hit and low ammo. So blue leader goes low ammo. Blue leader is H is Hooley on his first patrol out. Gets a bomber kill. Oh, no, it's his second patrol out, sorry. And that's his second bomber kill. So that is 4 now for the patrol. I gave him his low ammo, right? He wasn't already low ammo, pretty sure. And then we still got to draw a card for this fella, and he goes low ammo, so he's out now. Okay, let's see if we can take this one down too. Tail gunner and low ammo, so he's out of ammo, but we got to see if the damage goes through. It does. Perfect. So dorsal gunner hit. Yellow leader. Damage, green pilot hit, which he's not, and then low ammo. So he's out. We get our third hit. Which is, oh, a cockpit. Nice. He's done for. Yellow leader, Upchurch. Gets his second bomber kill. And that's our 5th for the patrol. So we're up to 10 victory points now. And we still got to draw a card for blue 2. he just goes low ammo, which means he's out. All right, we disengage. Nobody's engaged anyway because they destroyed both of the bombers. No hit checks. That will take us back to the entropy phase for escort reaction. Card we got. Don't need to worry about the cloud check. High station, again, 1 card for them. And low would move to port, but nobody's in low. And no ambush. So we've got 1 dogfight again. Luftwaffe advantage card. And it will go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. 10 is going to be this guy who's out of ammo. It's a yellow leader. Head on with a rota. They're not heavy, so we don't do that. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Did I mess that up? Our last dogfight, did it go more than 1 round? I think it may have. Might need to amend some results here. So that would have meant they would have been lost contact. All right, well, let me resolve this, and then I'm going to go back and see if I goofed that up. And if so, we might have to make some adjustments. All right, so head on. We're a lone fighter against 109s, so it's going to vanish. And we just do a collision check. I believe if we do get the collision, we'll get credit for an escort kill. Let's hope we don't. That would certainly not be a good trade. All right. No collision, and then that ends the dogfight cycle, so they do not go lost contact. But I need to go back. I think they did, because I think we got they got like a reinforcement or something, and so it went into a second round. And I think they should have been lost contact. So I'm gonna go check that out and be right back. Okay, we're good. I was confusing the dogfight from the last escort reaction with the dogfight from our escort interception at the beginning. So the previous one during the reaction step was Green 2 just was being tailed by a rota, and they evaded and managed to get rid of him in 1 round. So did excuse me, did that one correctly. All right, so after escort reaction, we go to the chase step. No one has lost contact. Well, no, that's not true. Red section has lost contact. Do we want to try to get them back in here? It's getting kind of late in the game, I think. Could have them go after those escorts, though. Do we have anyone that we're going to want to leave to try to take out another bomber? He's got low ammo, no ammo. So it's just these 2 that could potentially participate in another. I mean, the other option is we could just split them up and have them try what am I trying to say? have them try to chase individually so that they'd go straight into the bomber formation. But then if they don't make it, if they get intercepted, we risk losing some more pilots. So maybe, I think maybe we'll be satisfied with our 10 victory points we have so far, and played a little on the safe side. So during this chase segment, I'm just going to have these red section RTB. All right. Their fuel marker can come off. So patrol complete, no. Fuel. There's nothing to do for escort recovery, escort exit. We do have an exit check now. 10. They do not exit. There is no channel patrol yet. Nothing to do for the reform step, so we go to the raid vector step. And we forgot to set out the outbound chits. So let me mix these up real quick. Pull a few at random. Okay, we got turn point. So since the sun is out, I believe what this means is we roll a die. If it's even, it goes clockwise. If it's odd, it goes counterclockwise. It is even, so it goes clockwise back to the nose. And that is all. Swirl again. So nothing for orders, nothing for intercept. We go to the bomber formation. I think we've only got 2 guys that could potentially attack, and one of them has jammed guns, so I think it's highly unlikely we'd be able to get another bomber down. So we're just going to send everyone back home. Just before we have to worry about any potential bailout checks from low fuel. And that means there is no escort reaction now. Nothing to do for chase. Patrol complete, yes. So the only thing we have to do is check on Blue 3 with his fuselage damage and see if he can manage to get it back to the hangar. And 10, yes, 8 to 12, hangar, nicely done. So everyone made it back. No bailouts, no wounded. Let's go ahead and update our patrol log. So we had our 4th escort kill, so that's going to be worth a victory point. We got 5 from bombers and 5 from isolating Ketan. So that's going to be a total of 11 victory points. And no bailouts. No wounded. No killed. Yeah, that's right. Our event was night patrol. We already took care of that. So yeah, that puts us up to 19 victory points. So we're definitely out of danger of failing on this chapter. We need to get to at least 31 to make it a success. So we're halfway through and we're at 18. So we're well on our way to land right about in the middle of that success range. But if we can have patrols as good as our last couple for the last 3, we might even be able to make excellent. So with that, I believe that concludes patrol number 3 for Skies Above Britain. Again, if you see anything I did wrong, please let me know in the comments, or just let me know how you're enjoying the series, whatever. And thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.